Just waiting for it to go live. Da 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 do 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 boom boom boom. There we go. It is now live. Hey guys, Morphologist here, and welcome to my Friday night stream. The music might be a little bit loud. Tonight we're playing Space Engineers again, and a live build. This time focusing on EVE Online, because this week, EVE Online has become free to play. Also guys, you may have noticed I have me on the screen, which is new. I actually got a green screen, which is behind me right now. It's a little pop-out. Seems to work pretty well. I've been playing with it since yesterday, since I just got it in the mail. Also got a new layout, so you can see actually my Twitch followers, my subs for YouTube, my goals for those, as well as tips. If anybody tips, you can see your name pop up there with a message. So the messages don't seem to be working very well, so I'll have to read them off. But anyway, I'm excited to get started. Hey guys! Hey Shane, hey Snailer, Michael Hicks, hey, what's going on? Yes, Facecam. It's Facecam, yeah. And I've got two screens going on, that way I can read your messages as we go. So why don't we hop right in? Right now on the screen we have the last stream's ship that we made, because I wanted to give you guys an update on what happened with that. I'm probably going to do a video on it. You have the same headset. Okay, hold on, we're loading in. Hopefully it doesn't crash. All right, so just to recap, last week we built the ship from Fractured Space. This guy didn't actually fire a laser, but in the show, or in the game actually, this thing is supposed to fire a giant laser beam, which is supposed to be a mining laser, and it plays the role basically of a sniper ship. So let's go take a look downstairs. I can show you the interior of the ship. Well, actually, let me turn down the music just a little bit more. I look different than you expected. How did you expect me to look? I don't have a beard like the other guy, sadly. Both Wasted and Shaq both have a little bit of a beard going. Yeah, it's not a rail gun, it's actually an energy gun. So I actually went and I did a little bit of interior fleshing out here. None of these rooms are actually populated yet with anything. That's something I'm gonna have to work on later. But I imagine these are gonna be like crew quarters and the like. There's also no air basically running through these yet, so that's also something I'm gonna have to work on. Also, let me know how the stream's going, guys. Like the audio, let me know if it's okay. I'm assuming it should be good. Last time it seemed pretty good when I started off. All right, now let's go downstairs and take a look. This is the laser beam room. Here you can see the generator and supply for it. Bunch of arc reactors, and it's exposed to space because this ship is supposed to be minimalistic, very, very lightweight, and basically meant to shoot from afar. So let's go inside here. Oh, these doors are upside down. Reflected for some reason puts them upside down. But I've got an airlock here, even though there's no oxygen inside of this thing, sadly. So here you might notice a big laser beam. This is actually from the Star Wars mod. It's like the mini Death Star laser. And it should be really interesting. We're gonna fire it at the ship in front of us, and then you can see what that looks like. So let me go into third person quick. We're gonna get rid of the ship that's there. Uh-oh. All right, so let's get rid of the ship that's already there, which is the Constitution from the Survival series. As you can see, it's a bit in pieces from test firing. But I actually got some ships off the workshop that we can fire at. So let's go look down here. Oh, some stuff from the Survival series. You guys are not seeing that. So I got the Catalyst from EVE Online. And looks like the Charon Freighter. There was something else on here. Weird, it's not there. All right, well, let's just put the Charon in. See if that'll paste. It may require mods. Hello from Sweden. How you guys digging the... Oh, wow, is this taking a long time to load? Pasted, but some blocks are not going to paste, unfortunately, because this guy is going to have mods on it, so... this is taking a while. Wow, look at all the debris scattered about. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is going to be the lag. Paste this guy. I'm sorry, I forget who made this. I'll have to check the workshop name. Forgive me. Clearly, it's taking a while to paste this thing. Oh, there we go. Wait, where'd it go? Why didn't it paste? Oh, no, okay. Well, did I just crash the game? Yes. I just crashed the game. Oh, by the way, look, I have a new background so that if the game ever crashes, you don't have to stare at a black screen. You can stare at my face, and you can stare at this beautiful thing that I made. I did make this. In case you guys are wondering, I didn't find this picture somewhere. This is me. Yeah. I know I'm bragging just a little bit, but gotta. It looks freaking awesome, in my opinion. It's probably the best background I've ever made for my channel anyway. I really pride myself on making really cool graphics. So let's not paste the Chardon because apparently that crashes the game. Let's paste instead something that's a little bit more manageable. Yes, we've exploded the game already. Yay! You're not seeing, oh God, don't look at that. Don't look at those titles. You didn't see that. Shit. Those names aren't revealing at all. You saw nothing. Jedi mind trick. When will the survival series start? Soon. TM. Trademark. This is my smug face. Actually, someone may have sent me a first revision tonight to review. Just saying. First pass. Making sure everything looks good. Just saying. Soon. Trademark. I just want to let you guys know this is going to take a long time, so why don't we just have a conversation right here? Someone's going to remind that and go back and read those names and try to figure it out. Those aren't the saves we're looking for. The lag of the stream is significant, unfortunately. So the stuff you guys are saying on the screen right now is a little bit behind. I think it's about 30, 40 seconds or something like that. So I'll try to answer questions. Shark lasers. Pound shark lasers from Liam Morgan Nolan. Guys, let's do a little, we'll talk about the series a little bit. Who's your favorite character? Come on, post in chat. Waiting. Oh boy. I'm going to drink. How much trouble was setting up the webcam, Anthony? Not too much trouble. I've had to zoom it in a lot, but I've had the webcam for a while. I had it since the release of Planets to do that that series, but it never. Yes, thank you guys. Potatoes morph. Yeah, there's the lag. That's like 45 seconds. That's a crap ton. You guys can count that. That's a long freaking delay. It's one of the bad things about this YouTube streaming is the delay is so terrible. Velvor, I will slap you. That's not even the series. Well, I guess technically he was in the beginning. I'm not going to answer the how old you are question. You guys can guess. Eat the spaghetti to forgetty the regretty. Lol. Yeah, I would prefer there'd be like a 10, 15 second lag though behind, because that makes the community interaction a lot easier. This way is really quite painful, to be honest, because I'm answering questions people asked like a minute ago for you guys. Oh, look, the loading screen stopped. Oh my god, it's on! I will slap you, Tyler. That was the wrong answer. I'm just kidding. You guys are free to make your own decisions. My chat is a free chat. We're not going to build any walls here. That was not a political statement. I'm just stating the fact that you cannot build physical objects in a text-based area. Yeah. Okay, we're back. By the way, what do you guys think of this cockpit? This is pretty freaking cool. I love the I mean, of course these are stock, but I think it's just perfect for this look. All right. Okay, I'm gonna paste a new survival series ship. Let's paste the new survival series ship. Also do have a catalyst. That's pretty small. Let's post the catalyst. Yes, I know that some won't work. All right. So let's post a few, or paste a few. These are actually pretty good. Pretty darn good looking. And pretty big too, by comparison. So that should be interesting to shoot. Let's go back inside of the ship. All right. All right, shall we see what sort of damage this thing does? Hopefully this works. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's not working. Oh. Did I miss? I missed. That was fail. Let's look to see where we're actually looking right now. Okay, clearly we're a bit off. So let's shift our focus a little bit up. Such fail. Clearly not a sniper. I might have to add like a camera or something on this thing. All right, here we go. I don't think this is fully representing how powerful this thing is. There we go. Ha! Let's like. I think I need to paste a few of these. So we know where that is going to go. Let's see how many we can get through before it stops. I think we could get through is virtually infinite amount of them, to be honest. Darn it. I'm gonna have to adjust. All right, let's see how many of these catalysts we can get through. Are we lined up properly? Yeah, it's not gonna make like a big freaking sound or anything like that. There's no other custom mods that really have big lasers in them, unfortunately. You'd think there'd be somebody who's made a bunch of big laser mods, but nope. It's not a thing. All right. Oh, that didn't, we couldn't really tell through that. Come on! Yeah, it's gone through all of them. I wish it reloaded much faster. It's so, like, so slow. Let's take a look. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's powerful. It may not make a very loud noise when it shoots, but it sure does pack a punch. You get a whole fleet of these things lined up, and you're gonna kill a lot of them. Yeah, the lack of epic laser sounds. Like, if I were to edit this and make it sound like... So why don't we make that sound while we shoot it, shall we? All right, here we go. We'll do it from the inside. Three, two, one. Yeah, that's pretty weak. That's pretty weak. We've gone through all of them. Yeah, Galente ship's not so tanky. Let's put in something else. Like here we've got the packs. Why won't it paste? Oh, because I'm a ship. There we go. So we're gonna face this towards mine. All right, now where's the packs? All right, there it is. It's much easier to move in this direction. I haven't put a lot of lateral thrusters on it. All right. I'm gonna destroy this entire ship. There we go. Yeah, it's like an infinite power laser. I've just gone through the entire ship. The entire ship from stem to stern, stern to stem. Wow. But look, the experimental drive's all good. At least it's fine. We can still go crash land on a planet. Well, that's a thing. All right, so why don't we get to the point of this whole stream, and that's to actually build something. I just wanted to show you guys what I had done finally on this build we did last week to show you how that turned out. I went back and I did a little bit of detailing and editing of it. I made some small changes to the thing, so I thought it looked pretty damn cool. So yeah. I don't think I could shoot the planet with it. Well, actually, maybe, but it would probably just clip through the terrain and go all the way through the other side. So it wouldn't even be that exciting, to be honest. All right, guys, why don't we get on to the building session of this, and I think we're going to be building this ship. I'll post on the screen. This is the Harpy version of the Merlin in EVE Online. I particularly like this ship because I played it a lot in EVE Online. It's an assault frigate, which makes it pretty weak to certain things. That basically, when you're in EVE and you select a specialized Tech 2 ship, it has usually a pretty big blind side to counteract or counterbalance its extremely strong side. So for this assault frigate, everything but EM is super strong. But if you were to shoot an EM rocket at this thing, it would pop. So that's the downside to it. You can fill the EM hole with a rig, but generally speaking, you're sacrificing speed, which is the way that you survive in a ship like this. You're supposed to keep your, basically your signature down, the signature that the ship emits, to reduce tracking of the enemy ship. Anyway, point is, it's really challenging to fly this ship, and that's why I've had so much fun with it. So we're gonna build this, try to. It's gonna be really hard because of these bits that come down, on the sides like that on an angle. I don't know how I'm gonna manage that. I'm gonna try to do it with a 45. So it's probably gonna be an inspired build, because I'm not gonna be able to do it perfectly. I have seen somebody do a direct port, but that's cheating. All right, guys, let's start it. Let's get started. Yep. Speed tank. That's right. Very good, Jandra. All right. Oh no, I have to take that thing off the screen. There we go. All right, let's clean up all this mess. There's way too much stuff on the screen. Wow, is everything coasting or am I moving? I think everything's kind of slightly moving. We have to do a cleanup now. Did I just crash the game? I think I didn't crash the game. I just slightly... Okay. I think I froze the game. That was a bad idea. Maybe I should just like have my own start over or something. Ugh. Major facepalm. Major facepalm. Oh, did I? I thought it was on. Shoot. Okay, that should have cleaned stuff up, but it clearly didn't. Whatever. I'm not gonna really worry about that right now. All right, so let's start with a few blocks. I think I'm gonna go with a small ship going wild in this case. So let's do small ship. Oh no, that's gonna be crazy. No, I'm going large ship. All right. Let's get the basic shape down. This thing is supposed to be as big as about a 747, so it's pretty big, but not completely massive. All right, not like the last ship that we just built. I need a reference photo up, because... Space... Breaking things, yeah. Another day in Space Engineers. No, we're good. We're good, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go off of memory here to build this thing. And I think I'm gonna go into spectator mode to build it, because that's gonna be a hell of a lot faster. Well, actually, since they changed the camera controls, it's pretty annoying how you can't change camera speed, right? All right, here we go. So we're gonna get like last time with design. You want to get the basic shape down first before you move on to the whole full design of the ship. So we're gonna get the basic design down, or the blocking out phase, in other words, and then we're gonna kind of whittle it down. I'm not actually counting blocks. That's not how I'm doing this. I'm not going vanilla either. I'm definitely going full block, or other blocks, so... This is not going to be a long build tonight either. I think I'm going to probably go for about an hour, and then I'm going to shift the stream over to something else on... I'm going to try using Twitch tonight, maybe. But for now, we're going to do this... Oh, no, sorry. I almost put the wrong kind of block on. Alright, now we got to get the bits coming down the side. So let's get the right width first. Dude, guys, this ship kind of scares me. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I kind of took on a lot here by trying to build this. All right, come on. Let's put that image... My body just... I did. Let's get out of the way quick. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's looking like a ship. That's looking like a really well-designed ship. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up if you think so. So I'm gonna put the image back up on the screen, put that kind of over to the side. You guys can kind of see what that's supposed to look like. Maybe I should move that down below my camera. There we go, like that. That's what we're building right now. This right here. Yeah, no problem, Jacob. Thank you for joining me on the stream tonight. I'm also streaming tonight in 60 FPS. So if you're able to run or stream at that, make sure to check that out. Not everybody's internet will be able to handle it, unfortunately. That is the reality. Mine can sometimes not even handle it. Thankfully, tonight it's being very, very nice and play. Gosh, I'm in the way again. Why does that keep happening? There we go. Somebody give me a thumbs down. You fiendish fiend, you. We're gonna have to taper it in the end. It's definitely not tapered enough. I really like this song. I feel like it needs to be in the survival series at some point. Speed build! Maybe that's too skinny. Yeah, maybe that's too skinny. No, look, it's Morph streaming. Yes, Sean, welcome to the stream. Now let's get that, see what the angle that needs to be on this. Is that going to get the right angle? I'm not sure if that's going to get the right angle that we need for this. I mean, it does seem kind of right. We might be able to pull it off with this. It looks so bad right now. Like if you've just walked in and you're saying, "Oh, I'm expecting to see a really cool design." That is not cool. No. Definitely not cool. So, one of the things it actually does at one point is come out slightly. I think this ship might be a little bit too much to take on with the time that we have tonight. I can't see myself actually finishing this, but I'm gonna give it a freaking try. Hey, you know what though? One of the things that is true for almost all the designs I've ever done is that at first they seem bad, but if you keep working at it, eventually you're gonna be able to you'll whittle it down to a shape that you like. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. That picture is way too tiny. I need to make that picture just slightly bigger. There we go. Because I'm actually looking at that on my screen. No politics! Bad! I think the wings are a little bit too far forward, so we need to come a little bit forward with the actual bits here. Oh, you know what I'm actually doing? I'm actually pasting myself in the way. See, I'm pasting myself in the way. Come on. Get out of the way, me. There we go. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 again. All right. Nope, that's wrong. Wrong. And then we come down a little bit more. Concentration time. Wrong. And then that backside's gonna have to come to a pretty good point as well. Kind of go from this far back and see what we can accomplish. If we can kind of get the silhouette down a bit, we might be able to accomplish something. There we go. That's starting to look a little bit more like it. What do you guys think? Looking a little bit better? I think it's definitely looking a little bit better here. I think those wings are a little bit too far in like that. There we go. There we go. So how have you guys been doing this very fine Friday evening, gentlemen and ladies? Look at that. Yeah, that's looking much, much better, guys, don't you think? Still, it's a little bit too narrow now on the bottom, but I think we need to flesh it out a bit more. Kind of have an offset shape going here. No, it should definitely overlap at least one. There we go. Yep, that's good. Yes, guys, that is starting to look more like it. I think, anyway. If nothing else, we're going to have a really cool looking vertical ship, which I have to say that there aren't enough of in EVE. Too many people build like really phallic shaped ships. I guess that's what I really like about EVE, is that EVE Online is a game where the designers recognize that beauty is not necessarily in symmetry as we conventionally think. In fact, you can build an asymmetrical object, or an object that we wouldn't necessarily think of as conventionally being aircraft-like or spaceship-like, and still make it look really good. I think it's really bold, the direction they've been taking designs. So I think that I could probably try to capture a little bit of that. There's a little bit of something going on down here. That's why I'm doing this. I'm kind of looking at the image. Again, I'm just following this like really, really basically, not going to follow it to the letter. I'm going to make changes where I think are necessary or where I don't think I can accomplish the shape. And I think what I need to do actually is, believe it or not, Here, let's do this out like this, and then we can copy and paste a bunch of these. Come on. Concentration! I have to say, I really don't like designing sideways like this. It's really weird. It makes me feel really uncomfortable designing this way. You know what? Maybe it's not so bad to build it this way. I think we can just kind of continue like this. It's a little bit slow, but I can craft much more accurately like this. Or I can keep making mistakes like that. There we go. Oops, wrong. Actually, I don't want to be doing that anymore. What I want to start doing is beefing out the wing because it's a little bit too thin. Whoops. All right, so now it's time to start making that wing a little bit thicker and give it a Huh? Oh yeah, I draw in other games and stuff for inspiration as well. Okay, gotta get this wing a bit thicker. Like that. Gotta get the engine going. There's an engine cowling right there. Right there. So that's the next thing we gotta try to do. Have a good night, Sean. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, this is looking very much more like the Merlin. It might even actually be full scale. I think this Merlin is full scale, or pretty close to it. All right, so right about here is where the engine cowling should start coming out. In my opinion, anyway. It's not a precise science. I'm going to cut this wing off if I try to do something stupid like taking that off. So let's put some more stuff here before we do something stupid. Before I do something stupid. I'm acting like you guys are going to make a mistake. No, it's going to be me. Is that low enough? No, not quite. Oh, don't cut. Please don't get cut off. Ooh. It's kind of weird designing this way because this becomes the 45 on the wing that what we conventionally think of as 90. Yeah, that's looking right. Look at that, guys. That's definitely looking more and more like the right shape. Though this bit right here needs to come out a bit more, I think. And then once we get this basic shape down, then we can come back with the more angled blocks and kind of smooth out the whole structure of the ship. So how far do we want to come back with this? I don't even know. We'll come back that far. I think what I probably am going to want to do as well is make this wing overall thicker with the angle blocks now, 45s. Now we can remove some of these. Because I need to put engines in here, and that's going to be a difficult thing to do. look right? Doesn't look quite right. What have I done? Yeah, not quite right. That's better, I guess? Maybe? Yeah, not quite. Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. Ooh, that looks really good. Yes! You may notice there are some songs from the Survival series in here, by the way. I wasn't supposed to be using these blocks yet, but I couldn't resist because it's starting to look really good. Right here on this intake port right here. Oh yeah, this is the intro for my series. You guys will be hearing this soon enough. If I told you this was the Survival Series planet, and on this planet was the set to the next season, would you guys be really upset that I'm just hovering above it and not actually going down to show you? Oh, I'm trolling you guys. Troll, 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 troll. Well, to be honest, I'm not doing anything terribly exciting if you're talking about the stream not having very many people watching. Last week, it was a lot more exciting. I had like 170 people watching because I was building a giant freaking laser beam. This time, I'm just building a frigate. I think it'll be more exciting is when I start blowing things up with this ship. So let's get to that point. I think it's pretty impressive, though, how far I've gotten already. Ooh, whoops. Let's save. Now we gotta get some engines in here. There, that's starting to look pretty sexy, I think. Luckily, ions do fit the bill for the color because the color is blue. Though we can't use this kind. It's not gonna look right. This is not going to be a fast ship. This is going to be a pretty slow ship, but we're going to try to make it fast. Whoops. Nope, don't want to erase stupid things there. All right. Let's give it a reactor. This probably won't be enough in the end, though. Let's give it an arc reactor. So that'll give it plenty of power. There we go. Arc reactor. That'll give us a little bit of power. There. Now we get power on this bad boy. Gotta get the basic blocks back. There we go. Nope. Do not want to get into this stage yet. Just making some adjustments to the overall shape. Now we gotta get the taper back. This thing goes back just a little bit. I think at this point it starts to widen out right here. So let's widen out a bit. No, that's not quite right, is it? One of the other things I'd like to do when I'm designing things is I like to back up from the design and then zoom back in to keep detailing it. Right now you can see this wing seems really stubby. In my opinion, it looks a little stubby. So we're going to eliminate the stubbiness. I think the cowling is right. Yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, so now let's go up this way and kind of figure out where the trailing edge is going to be. Oh, oops, what did I do? Can't even tell what I'm doing. Yeah, that seems kind of legit, maybe? Not quite. I don't know, do you guys feel that the engines are in the right position? I think they are. Yeah, I think you're right, Anthony. I think they are. They might be a little bit too low. Maybe I need to make them higher. All right, let's make them a bit higher then. Where did I put it? Right there? There we go. That's much better. I think that's much better right there. Well, in real life, I'm actually an architect, so I do have to have some pretty good visual skills for design. It's kind of a prerequisite. I'm not saying I'm the best, but it does help. If you're in this profession and you don't know how to do things like this, then you're probably in the wrong profession. Though, no, I don't mean ship design. I just mean like looking at an image and trying to use that same design language to extrapolate your own design. This is looking pretty good, though. I mean, from where we started, it's definitely looking... Let's give ourselves a save here. A bit too in, you think? I'm not sure. If anything, I think they're a bit too out. Because I think these wings on the Merlin are actually not at a 45. I think they're more of like a 40 or maybe a 35-degree angle. You know, the thing is, I don't see the back of this thing. I think these wings should probably be... Here we go. A bit in front, like that. Yeah, like that for sure. And then sort of emphasize that the engine pod is extended slightly beyond. Yeah, SE is not good for odd angles at all. It's downright terrible. I can't even remember what the underside of this thing looks like. I'm sort of just guessing now, which I think is probably fine. Maybe I need to start adding some details now. I think the underside of the engine really needs to be completed probably, or the underside of the wing. Don't want to overlook that. There we go. Yeah, no, I can get other than 45, but I think the other angle that you're talking about is going to be a little bit too sharp. And then finally, there's actually the whoa. The wind outside is stupidly strong today. I just heard like a pow on my window. We need to build the cockpit a bit up here. Kind of stupid looking, to be honest. Have that. Well, let's start doing some detailing. Actually, that does come up and out just a bit, doesn't it? Comes out like over here. And then it comes down a bit in the front. All right. Let's try the 45s, see if those work. Not sure if the 45 is going to be just need some glass as a placeholder. No, it's a little bit further down. Like that. Oops. Like that. And then the base of the cockpit is actually a little bit lower. Kind of bends down below like that. Yep, that seems about right. Yeah, I'm in Spectator actually building the Octor. That is a pretty quick way to build, a pretty easy way to build very quickly. Seeing as how this is a stream and I wanted to finish a lot in the stream, that's why I'm doing this right now like this. So let's try the 3. I don't think this is going to be enough, but we're going to... Oh, wait, it is? There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And now we want to get the angle right going in. Let's get the other type of... And actually, I think this will be perfect to do this right here. Let's get the right kind. I am blind today. I don't want to use the heavy armor. Could use the heavy armor, but that's going to make it super hard to move this thing. There we go. I want that, and I want that. Nope, wrong. There we go. Want that ramp corner right there. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Now I need the 3. There we go. That actually looks kind of cool like that, the way it's creating like this angle, but I'm gonna have to remember that for later builds. I really like the way that that looks. What do you guys think? Pretty cool? Ooh, I got a message. Yeah, that's starting to look really nifty. My head's blocking the... Oh, that's a little different. Oh, that's right, because we have mount points on the bottom. I almost forgot about those. Good thing I moved my head. My head is blocking the picture I'm looking at. That's dumb. Let's flesh this out a bit. And now I think I need to start tapering. Oh, right. Actually, what I should use here is this. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Yep. Making a lot of judgment calls here. Visually, yeah. Move the mic up. Am I a little bit quiet? Oh, move the pickup. Sorry, that's what you meant to say. There we go. Just a little refresher on how this thing looks. Yeah, we're still missing some details here. Like, I like how on the top it's kind of going over with some vents. The indentation for the engine cowling is like really far back. So I think I need to emphasize that a little bit more. I don't like the cockpit on this ship, so I may change the design. Guns are needed, yeah, but those are like the last thing. What I really need to do is get the whole design of the ship looking right, and then go back and fix this. I think we can actually do the cylindrical looking things in the cylinder blocks. It's like the only use for those things. They look terrible. Oh! Hey there, Mr. Shaq. What's going on there, buddy? Yeah, Shaq, no. Okay, I just gotta show you guys this thing. Hold on. Somebody just posted this on our Discord channel. I don't approve of me in that picture. I think it's quite terrible. Quite terrible. So I'm going to show you what I think is much better, which is what Neoseth sent me. Here. There. That's much better. Yeah, I much prefer being the Joker as to Robin wearing very, very short spandex. I don't even know what you call that. Not short shorts, but not pants either. Very much underwear. In red. So, there you have it. Alright, so let's get back to building this thing, because it's looking pretty good. It cannot be unseen. That's your fault for sending it to me, Mr. Shaq. God. All right. Back to building this thing. You're messaging me back, seriously? That was sent. Shit. I just bumped my green screen. The rebuke from Mr. Shack is hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this one. Here. This is Mr. Shack's rebuke. Yeah, okay. If you say so. Yes, I'm salty. Good thing I didn't knock my new green screen down on the floor or rip it or something. It is a fabric, so. Yeah, we can use these round armor blocks, which aren't used for anything, because who the hell would ever use these? No offense to anybody who actually uses them. But come on, what are they? Okay, actually I have used them before in an actual build, so I shouldn't say that. I think these are like, what are they? Fuel pods? But they spin. Why do they spin? If you guys have played EVE Online, maybe you can explain what the hell these things are. They're design elements, is what I think they are. Design elements. Not the round blocks! Oh my god! Of course, he would be the one to do that to me. And look, we've got to use these things on the ends because we have, oh god, these are heavy armor blocks. Whatever, I care not. Look, yay! It looks terrible. Screw that. And they're not even in the right position. That looks terrible. Well, maybe we don't even add those things. They don't exist. They're not real. Don't tell anyone. This is my freaking design, okay? The spinny things make them go faster. Yeah, I think maybe that's what they do. They make them go faster. I want this nose to be really skinny looking. Okay, so that means that we've got to end this nose. Gotta put this back end on now. Whoops, wrong. Yeah, that is looking very, very right, in my opinion. Very, very good. Very good. That's good. That's correct. There we go. Guns, I know we're gonna put guns on it, guys. Can you be patient? What am I gonna even... Be patient. Patience! Is there work will on the workshop? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do right here? Is that there's a really cool design element actually on the ship that I wanna put in here. So instead of using that, we can use this. I know what you're thinking. You're like, what are you thinking, Mr. Morphologist? That's crazy. Why would you do something like that? But wait! Wait, there's more! Yes. See where I'm going with this? It's good. You know it's good. Admit the goodness. Nope, that should be straight. There we go. Yes, that adds a little bit of visual interest right there, I think. trying to live up to every American stereotype. Okay. Ooh, I have the perfect piece for you. Watch this. Ha! Bet you guys didn't know that piece existed. It does exist. It's a thing. It's a thing that I do. Brought to you by morphologists. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. I think the nose isn't quite right. It needs to be more pointy. I think I need to continue that very attractive line down right there, like that. No, not quite right. It's a thing! It's a space thing! Alright, this is the mount area for the weapons. You know, I haven't chosen weapons yet, but let's maybe put some on there just to see how they look. So this ship would actually have blasters, but I don't have... Oh, wait, I do have blasters. What am I talking about? All right. Turbo laser turret. How's that look? Meh. Red turbo laser. No, that's what I just put. Heavy green. Ooh. That's overkill. Let's get some fixed ones, actually. I kind of like the fixed one idea. No, that looks terrible. Proton torpedo launcher? Ooh, okay, that's what that looks like. AT-AT cannon, maybe? No, that looks terrible too. I'm going by looks, I know. Ooh! Yes! Yes! Haha! The guns. We have the guns. Laser beams. Heavy green laser. Let's see what those look like when you fire them. Nope, nope. I'm not actually flying. That's what I almost quick loaded. Oh, now I put all of these things on here. I know, it's the wrong series, but I don't have EVE Online guns. That's just stupid. Yes! Yes! Alright, let's get back to actually building. This thing's not actually done yet. Focus. Focus. Focus! Somebody's added me to their friends list. Stop doing that! We still have to color this thing. It's not even finished. I feel like that is going to be good. Yes. Yes! I can feel the victory. It is strong. I'm just winging it now. I know it's probably not going to be exactly like the picture, but I think this looks really cool. No! Ah! Oh, now somebody else has added me to their friends list. Guys. Well, I'm streaming. Come on. You guys. You guys. Oh, that's stupid. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Ignore me. Do. Not quite. No. Me no likey. Back to the normal. There we go. Yes, that is appropriate. There we go. We have a little bit more of a curved front now, making this front side look a little bit more spacey. That's a word. Spacey! Right when Morpheus is being dumb, he says, all right, well, that's how it's time to be serious. I'm not quite sure how... No, you know, this whole edition I've made, it's not good. What it's done is it kind of made it look like, instead of being very angular, it's kind of like... That looks okay. Looks better. That looks good. Time to go back to those blocks I didn't like before. Yeah! The curvy blocks. They are curvy. They are making the curves. Look at the curviness of them. They're good. They spin and make the things very fast. Very curvy and fast. I don't know what they do. They do something. They do a thing. Let's make them intake ports. Why? Because it's an intake port now. Or it's another laser beam. No, it's not. It's another laser beam. It's a laser beam. Lasers. It's a laser beam. Come on, maybe we should do not so many lasers. Let's do a high velocity minigun. Mini hyper velocity gun. Yes. Little specialization going on. Holy spaceballs! Alright, so this needs to come out a bit more. As I recall from my conclusion earlier. Extreme shape changing! For what reason, I do not know. Yes. Yes. I would make space babies with this ship. Space babies. I missed a curved block? Nonsense. I miss no curved blocks. You must be seeing things, sir. I think you are a liar. You are a liar. I miss nothing. I miss nothing. Now we're like listening to very relaxing music, which is good. We can be relaxed and enjoy the relaxingness. There we go. Now we got brakes. I looked right at it. No, I'm missing a lot of blocks. This thing isn't done. Like, look at how much stuff I'm missing on the bottom here. We'll come back to it, whatever it is that you think you're seeing. I think you're seeing things. I think you're hallucinating, as they might say. It's a hallucination. That's what I say. Hallucinations. All right, let's get that engine cowling just right. Grah. Oh, I don't mind using that black actually. No! Fail. Ultimate fail. So that actually needs to be a thruster right there. Make it right. There we go. We're gonna get to that painting stage soon, guys. We're almost there. I think this is the best looking Merlin on the workshop. But, you know, I like to talk a big game up about myself. Because I'm full of myself, apparently. I've got no humility. All my creations are great. I didn't crash us and maroon us on a planet far deep in space where no one will ever find us. That never happened. That's not a thing. I may have not accidentally killed the entire crew of a largely populated ship or destroyed a multi-billion-dollar space project. That might not have had. That didn't happen. That's not a thing. You didn't see that. I'm perfect. In every way. I need to freshen up my music selection. I'm you know, it's really hard to find music that I can play on YouTube. I use this place called Epidemic Sound. That's where you've been hearing a lot of my music come, or on all my videos, and even on this actually live stream. They've got a lot of different cool artists on there and stuff, but not everything really fits my style. Like, I have a certain style, I think you might say. That moment where you realize you can't just skip to the end to see the final product. Yeah, Dinner Boys. You know what would be really funny is if I, You know what I should do? I should make in the back like a little merge block pod. That's the pilot seat. And then I can like eject myself out when the ship's about to explode. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I think that'd be really cool. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to rotate this ship because it's really dark over here. Let me turn my light. It's a light! I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I just didn't want to do it. I'm just too cool for lights. I'm too cool for lights. No! So I want to make this a little bit angled. God, how do you do that? Oh, I might have to do something weird. Why can't I think of how to do that right now? Oh, because it would be that way. That's how you do it. That looks terrible. Yeah, there's really no good way to do that, is there? I'm not really sold on that right there. And I detached another block. There we go. That's much better looking. I'm gonna try to get something to work here. Compound blocks do not work very well. No, see, that's not gonna work either. That's not bad. It kind of makes it look a little bit like I don't know, just kind of like a wing or something, maybe. Yeah, I don't mind that. What do you guys think? Pretty good? It's not bad. Not the best ever, but not bad. I don't hate it terribly, to be honest. You can't do much with it, but maybe we need to do that on the bottom as well, like that. Yeah. Kind of creates like a pretty cool pattern, I think. Yeah, I'm digging it. Thank you, Blisterin. I also think the Merlin's really handsome. Sexy, even, actually, I would say. Merlin is a sexy beast. Will the next one be a Star Citizen? It'll be next week. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes them to get 2.6 out, so that can become relevant again. Because I hate to say it, it's not really relevant right now. There's nothing new in Star Citizen yet. All there are videos, and just making videos about videos isn't really all that exciting. So we're gonna have to wait until something actually happens in it to really talk about it on my channel. This is not really news at the moment. I may just play it for fun. I think that looks good right there. That right there, that is that's the right curve I think that we need. I just want to do something different on this leading edge because it just didn't seem right. You know why it doesn't seem right? Because what it needs right here is actually this. And you're saying like, whoa, morphologist, what are you doing? You're now ruining the front of the ship. It looked fine. But hear me out. I think that's about right. Or what we get is the pillar, which might be better looking for this. I think it might, actually. Because then we can do this. Oh. There we go. That looks a little bit more like a Caldari ship, doesn't it? Yeah. Pokey antennas. That is really starting to look like a Harpy. I mean, don't you guys think? Or it looks like the ship I'm trying to make. I'm really surprised I was able to get this far. When I started doing this, I was like, yeah, I can do it. I can make this on a stream. And then as I went forward, I was like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? But now I'm feeling a bit more confident. And it's as I said, I was totally right at the beginning. If you're feeling like it's not turning out like you expected, that's because you haven't spent enough time on it yet. I'm glad that my own tips are actually legitimate. I mean, not to say that I'm trying to lie to you. I'm just saying that they're legitimate. I'm a designer. I know these things. Trust me. Oh, this song again. I don't mind this song. I can listen to this song again. Who cares, right? It's a good song. I have it on random, so it might be playing the same songs over again. I'm almost positive there are other songs on this list that haven't even played yet. Maybe it's just saying, I like this song. Let's play this song a lot more. And I'm like, all right, well, if you insist. All right, weirdo. How about the Patreon goal of growing a beard? Trust me, I'm an engineer. A beard on Morph? No, thank you. I can't even grow one. Even if I tried, I couldn't grow one. There's nothing to do with my age either. I just don't have a lot of facial hair. Well, this is an uncomfortable conversation. It's a remix. We can explore at some... I need to let people know my music selection at some point, because a lot of people keep asking me, and I don't mind telling you, I just... it's on Epidemic Sound. They don't have like special names because they're not meant for regular users. They're usually basically meant for creators like me to use. So they give them names like Party 1 or Party 2, and it's like super lame. I can't find the right window for this. I mean, like, these seem like the right windows, but are they the right windows? Let's just roll with it. I just don't like the way that they angle like that. I think they look terrible that way. I think it looks terrible. That looks terrible. That looks effing terrible. Let's not mess up now. We're almost at the end here, guys. Okay, maybe that'll solve the problem. Ah! Fuck. Excuse my language. At least it wasn't something major. Or was it? Watch me accidentally delete the ship and then save. It's happened before. I've done that. I don't think I can paste it back. No, I can. Okay, good. Let's save. I don't mind that. I think that's appropriately shaped. I mean, I'm not absolutely in love with it, but I think we've reached the limit of what Space Engineers is capable of. I don't think there's any way for me to get the shape that I really want out of this. Maybe I'll be happy with it in the end, though. It's not bad. The cockpit isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. No, maybe it needs to be set back just a little bit. Let's set it back just a tad to give us a little bit more of a large space inside of the cockpit. Right now, it's not terribly big. Please don't. Oh, I hate when I actually delete. I want to delete the wrong block. Oh, wrong block. All right. Yeah, I think that'll be a much more interesting cockpit that way. All right, now let's get the... Now we gotta get the right window shapes here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's a weird part of the song. Nope. See, if I put the glass on the outside of it, that way I actually can put stuff like right up against the windows inside here, which is pretty neat. There we go. Is that right? No, that's wrong. There we go. That was right to begin with. Is that right? No. There, that's better. Is that better? No. Nope. There we go. That. There we go. Yeah, see that's what it needs to be. There we go. Yeah, I need to go all the way back with that curve. Let's see what it looks like on the inside of the cockpit. That's a pretty good cockpit, guys. It's not a fedora. It's a Japanese style hat. But I can't put it on with my... There. You guys happy? Does that make you happy? I can't even wear it right. Maybe if I put my I can wear my headset all dorky like this. It's too hard. I have to wear my my other headset, like my Bluetooth headset or something. That looks so dorky. Not my hat, but, you know, trying to wear it that way. Way actually now I do there is a legitimate way to get down into the base of the ship, into the body of the ship. Hipster morph coming at you. I resent that, sir. Kind of. I mean, I'm definitely not a hipster, just I'm an architect. There's a difference. So the front looks great, the back is very underdeveloped, so let's finish the back end now. Very boxy. How does the back of it look? Oh, good night, Snailer. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's been great. So I gotta finish this cowling underneath here, which is not terribly exciting. But it must be done! This is a good song. I like this. This is Elysium. I love some of the soundtracks on Epidemic Sound, man. They are freaking crazy good. Like this one right here. I gotta find some more acoustical, orchestral ones like this, because I think the orchestral ones are so cool to listen to, especially in like really epic, epic scenes or like moments. I'm gonna guess at the way the back looks. Maybe I also want to put some additional thrusters on the back of this thing. Like right here, perhaps. Give ourselves a little bit more boost. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, see, I don't think this song is played yet. I feel like I don't remember that this song had played. It's got like a interesting vibe to it. I like it. Yeah. Let's get the angle of this thing underneath here, right? The undersides of ships are so important, though. I don't want to screw this up too bad. Hi, Liam. The backside's starting to shape up pretty cool. What do you guys think? Pretty cool? Shaping up to be pretty neat. I'm just like doing this on a completely guessing now. I think I have to look off the back of the ship. Or maybe, how about this? Instead of trying to look off the back of the ship, I completely redesign it myself and try to figure it out myself. And then we can compare it in the end. Yeah, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a full list at some point of all the songs that I have in my entire collection, and that way you guys can go look it up if you want and download them if you like. Just can't use them. I think you can download all the music from Epidemic Sound for free. Music for free. You just have to have an account. You don't have to pay for it. The thing is, it's just use. That's the problem. I don't know if that's right. I don't know. I've not been streaming for 1 hour. I've been streaming for way more than that. I've been streaming for a few hours, I think. I want to give myself a bigger thruster on the back. And then I have to start thinking about thrusters in other directions as well. Maybe I can give myself 2 big thrusters. I think I can. There we go. Yeah, I actually quite like that. I quite like that. That's going to give me a lot more thrust in the back. Even if the back of the ship doesn't actually look like that, I think that that looks pretty good. And you guys can either agree or disagree with me, but if you disagree with me, I'm going to kick you out. 1 hour and 47 minutes. Not bad. I'm gonna go with the angled inner piece like I used to with my older designs. There we go. There we go. It's like perfectly right where I need it to be. Can't really, argue with that. It's good. It's good. See if we can make our way up to the cockpit. How far up is the cockpit? If I can connect some of the interior of it, then great success. Great success. What did I just do? Great failure! Wrong. Oh, there we go. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna manage getting down there. I don't think that there's any staircase that can quite make that. Convenient reactor. Because now I need to stuff this thing full of other stuff, like gyroscopes. Ooh, look at that, I've exposed the side. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. I can make a cool set of windows right here. Yeah, let's do that. Lame. All right, now Oh, I don't want to detach that thing. But I need to have there, a connector there, and then some containers. So that I have a reactor fuel. And then let's do some gyros. Shall we? I could probably flesh out the interior of this thing a lot better than this. But this does look pretty cool. There we go. Got stairs going down. Yeah. It's really hard to look at what I'm doing when I'm going through this thing like this. I'm confused now. Okay. See how far we can get down before it won't work anymore. Oh god, there we go. That's how far we can get down. I think this is gonna be the cap right here. Oops. There we go. Wait, wrong. Quite like that, actually. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, the ship is supposed to be somewhat maneuverable, so it should actually have that ability to maneuver at least somewhat well. Maybe I have to use the scaffolding staircase. Yeah, that gets me a lot further down. Look at that. Now I can get down into the engine room. I'm gonna need the catwalk though. There we go. I don't really want to flesh the interior of this thing out just now. I think what I need to do is I need to actually make it fly now. So let's get the navigation going on this thing. And before I finish, I think the back of this doesn't look quite right yet. So let's get the let's get this back part finished quick. Kind of like that actually. There we go. I don't mind that. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. Get some upward-facing thrusters there. I could probably do the same right here. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of perfect. Yeah, that's good. I think it's going to be pretty easy to get downward-facing thrusters. We got plenty of room under here. Come on, where's the door I'm looking for? I just want the standard one. There we go. I think that'll work fine. Alright, so now I need sideways facing thrusters. That's probably not going to be enough. Give myself a little bit more. A few more here and there. Tactfully hidden in tactical locations. The forward thrust is not good on this ship. Shall we do some painting? Oh, that's the wrong color. Does it look so similar? That's really strange. Maybe because I need to go like almost all the way black for the engine cowling. It does have kind of like a tinted color to it. Maybe a tinted gray. Is that quite right? I don't think it's quite right. More greenish. Maybe we need to go with a more bluish hue since it is Caldari. That's pretty blue. It's not working for me. That's a bit more like a stock version, actually. Maybe we go with like a stock look for it. What do you guys think? Kind of a stock look? Too gray. It's definitely bluish gray. I'm gonna try this and do some color coding. Oops. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Needs more DACA. Yeah, probably needs a little bit more DACA. It also needs a few more lights here and there as well. Oh, look, it's my theme song. Oh, son of a... Of course. Gotta get some of those rounded blocks on the back there. I don't like the way that looks on the back. That looks really goofy. Not the round blocks! Hmm. We need more detailing to make this look right, though, I think. Let's turn those guys blue. Get all of these corner lights. Yeah, I think that looks really good, actually. Those corner lights, man. They look so good. Dude, those things look so good. A flaw under the cockpit? Yeah, I see that too. I'll fix it. Oops. Oh, son of a... Dang it. In order for me to get to it, I have to delete blocks. There we go. Happy? You happy? You happy now that I deleted those blocks on the top? There we go. Much better. Move the antenna. Let's get some more lights down here. Thruster fuck on our ship? No, the thrusters look great right now, I think. It looks pretty legit. Because this is starting to make it kind of look like there are like horizontal lights on it for the interior where people can actually sit. It makes it look like basically the lights in EvE, I think. Yeah, now let's change the color of all of those. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Maybe we should put I really like these. Put these down there. Those don't really work because they're taking up too much space. Maybe what it needs is This is probably one of my favorite tracks right here. I actually have this on my phone. I like to listen to this a lot. There we go. Oh, I don't have a gravity generator. Oh, that's not good. Put a grav generator in here. There we go. Oops, I tabbed out. Let's try flying this beast. Yeah! Look at her go! Okay, so she's really, really slow. And pretty hard to navigate. Whee! Yay! Yeah, the interior is not done. The interior needs a lot more fleshing out. But I kind of wanted to get the exterior done. Oh god. I'm drifting sideways. For the love of God, the thrusters. What's wrong with the thrusters? I don't understand. What are you trying? What are you going? Ooh, that's not good. That doesn't look right. That's not right at all. I can't stand for that. There we go. Much better. Much better. I didn't cover it. What are you talking about? I didn't cover any thrusters. What are you on about? Where are there thrusters that are covered? Oh, those right there. Oh, duh. That's why I didn't cover those. Mm-hmm. Fail! Such freaking fail. Do I not have super fast repair on? This is gonna take forever. Oh boy. Fail! How did these get damaged? These did not get damaged. Nonsense. There we go. Fixed. Fixed. The hell? There we go. I forgot about those guys. Thank you. Facepalm. These are bothering me, just visually. It's gonna reduce my thrust, but screw it. There we go. Ah, it looks a lot better. I have severely reduced my thrust though. So I need to increase them somehow. Nothing's stopping me from adding one right there. Find little clever places to put them. Or maybe what I can do, guys, I have something. It's in the way. There we go. There we go. Boosters! That's what they are. Not quite. They need to be set back a little bit. I'm sacrificing some downward thrust, but the sacrifice is necessary. There, that's a better shape. Now it's gonna fly fast. Overkill. This is a frigate with boosters. This is the afterburner mod, so you can. I've put the afterburner module on this. Hey, look, someone got it. Shiloh got it. Haha. Why don't I have this song in any of my videos yet? That's what I need to know. There we go. How about that? That fixes our issue. Still needs more DACA. Shall we replace the bottoms with some DACA? Let's replace these with DACA. More DACA. No, that doesn't look right. Oh man, these take up way too much space. These are way too small. Yeah, guys, I think I was better off with the other one. There we go. I have to put these back now. Thanks for nothing. I'll just have to make them look like turrets, I guess. That's fine, that can be black. I don't mind. Daka, 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 daka. They need more blue lights. More blue lights! I didn't put a pod in here. Whatever, yo. It's good. Let's get inside. It's not complete on the inside, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I think I need to replace all of them with the blue Daka laser. More Daka, 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 Daka. Yeah, maybe these should be rocket pods. Or, Yes. Heavy proton torpedo launcher. That seems appropriate. That's what those are. Those are heavy rocket boosters and torpedoes. I should create a copy of that before I start shooting at it. Oh, you know, I have to name this too. The Morpherlin. That's the name of it. Oh, I tapped out. Oops. Dang it! Wind Matar. Set orbit! Jump! To next system. Oh, we've reached max speed. Now we need to engage something. Give myself something to shoot at. Yes, this is the Overseer from Fractured Space. I built this last week. This is a pretty awesome ship as well. It's got a massive laser on the inside of it for maximum firepower. Anyway, what's happening to my ship? All right, let's get something out to shoot at. Let's get the packs out again. Goodbye, PAX. Here we go. It's pretty powerful. Stupidly powerful, in fact. That's pretty cool. Trying to fly this in third person is pretty difficult. Whoa! That was pretty big. Do-do-do-dun-do-dun. Victory is mine. So yeah, we've completely decimated the PAX. That was good. That was really good. I think that this is pretty good. Let's do a comparison, guys. Let's do a final comparison before we conclude the stream. Just give me one moment. I need to answer the phone. Literally, some people don't know when I'm in a live event not to call me, but whatever. Anyway, let's do a comparison here, guys. Turn this towards the sun. All right, let's get this turned a little bit. That's pretty good. What do you guys think, guys? Pretty good? Did we get pretty close? I think this has been a pretty successful stream tonight. This was good. Hot drop. Someone's gonna get signed out. Oh crap, I detect somebody in the system. I gotta jump out. Jump back and forth. Till I can get out of this system. They probably got me camped on the other side. I'm gonna get potted. Got a warp bubble. I'm gonna pot me. I wish somebody made an EvE gate, then I could go to the EvE gate. Yeah, I think that's pretty damn close. I got pretty damn close there. Yeah, not exactly the right weapons for this. Needs more Tengu. Maybe the next time we do something like this. Yeah, I said inspired, not exactly the same because I wasn't gonna try to get precisely correct. All right, guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight on the stream. It's been really cool. If you guys liked the stream so far, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Your number will pop up over there in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. I really appreciate you guys joining me. It's been really fun tonight. I wasn't expecting to get this much done, but I did, so that's good. And this is the first night I've done face cam, so if you guys like that, let me know as well. Don't forget that we have a Discord channel down in the description of this video between Wasted Space, Captain Shack, and myself, a place that we routinely hang out in. And if you want to check out EVE Online, it's free now to play. You can also check that out in an earlier video I posted on my channel. Go check that out. We'll probably be playing at some point in the future. And am I going to do a post-stream stream? Possibly. possibly a post-stream stream. I might go chat a little bit in the Discord and then maybe do something different maybe I'll try out Twitch. I'm not sure. You need more potatoes. Yes. Corp shout out to XPG. That's our unofficial corp right now. We haven't created. Shaq hasn't created one, but that's the one I'm in right now until we have an official one. Unless we'll probably make that the official one. I'm guessing. I'll talk to Shaq about it. They made that for us actually. I can't answer that, Lord. Taking apps. Thank you, Shiloh. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a little outro here, and I'll see you guys next time. Not quite as epic with me still on the screen. I have to say that. Find the survival area. Survival zone. No, that's not it. Around this area. I can't find it, and even if I did, I couldn't show you. I'll see you guys next time.